Hello, my name is Joshua Rappaport. I am the broker at REMAX Romantica. We are filming this video at the beginning of April 2026. And the reason I wanted to film this video was to provide some of my reflections on what was just our high season. So first of all, I want to thank all the clients that I was fortunate enough to work with over the season, whether you bought a property, whether you sold a property, or whether you were even just starting the process and didn't actually get to the point of buying or selling. I really do want to thank everybody who I worked with over this season, because I really feel like we built some really great relationships, got along really well with everybody, and I really think that I helped people make through the process that they, for which they contacted me. I also, I want to talk about some of the things that I think set me apart from most of the agents that we have here in Vallarta. And I know that it might sound a little bit self-centered bringing this up, but I think for a lot of people it might be hard to understand the difference from one agent to another if you don't have a lot of experience in real estate maybe, and especially if you don't have experience in purchasing real estate here in Vallarta. So the first one I want to talk about is just something very basic. I'm fully bilingual. I've been in Mexico for a long time at this point, for more than 20 years, and I've always been bilingual ever since I was a teenager. And it's a little technical maybe for this video, but like all contracts are generally with two columns. The document will have two columns. One column will be in Spanish and one column will be in English. And it's the Spanish column that's legally binding. And that's the column that I read when I'm reviewing a document for a client. For me, it's very challenging to understand how a real estate agent, as personable as they might be, is really able to help their clients if they're not able to read Spanish. Along a similar note, my second point that I'm going to talk about is how long I've been here. So I've been in Vallarta since the early 2000s. I've been here since 2003. So at the time of filming this video, it's like 23 years at this point. And I've been working in real estate for basically 20 of those years. Not only do I know the market, like I know the areas very, very well, but I also know the people involved. I know how these transactions go. I've done hundreds of these transactions. And, there is something with experience, especially when we're talking about, such a large investment. And the third part I want to talk about is my background. I have a very big background here in Mexico of working on the financial, so mortgages and legal side of real estate. That really provided me with a huge knowledge base of all the paperwork and all the processes that need to go into purchasing or selling real estate. So I've done hundreds of transactions at this point, and I'm really able to help guide buyers from the very beginning as to the entire process. So those little bumps in the road, I'm only human, some things can come up, but in general, a lot of those bumps in the road that I see buyers go through with a realtor who's only done 3, 4, maybe even 10 transactions. Generally, those don't happen with my transactions. And similarly with a with a seller, when you go to list your property, there's a whole bunch of requirements that you and the property need to have. And then also when you go to sell your property, there's another list of requirements. And because I've done it so many times, I have my sellers prepared from the very beginning to be able to sell their property. So this way, when we get an offer, we're able to move through the sales contract and the processes very quickly and close smoothly and as cleanly as possible. So feel free to reach out to us here at REMAX Romantica. We are more than happy to share with you our expertise and help you with a safe and successful investment here in Puerto Vallarta.